Welcome back to Soccer Cards United. It's episode 151 of the greatest soccer card podcast on the planet. My name is Jason. That's Enzo. Hello, Enzo.
Hello, Jason.
People may think it looks a bit dark on the podcast today, and that's kind of reflective of what's happening outside the window.
It's raining.
We record in a room with a big window, so when it's bright outside, it's bright in the studio. When it's dark outside, it's dark in the studio.
My light over here is pretty dim.
Yeah, that's...
You're trying to purposely reflect the atmosphere outside.
No, I'll tell you what that is if you'd like a real explanation. Usually when the sun is shining in this window, the left hand side of your face is lit, and then I can light the light at your right hand side.
You're keeping me blended well.
I can't have you lit.
You're a professional. The things, the stuff that I don't even notice, the subtle detail.
You're not supposed, if you're doing your job right, you don't notice it. That's the thing.
Very good.
Okay.
You're good at what you do.
Thank you. How are we doing in terms of new products on SoccerCardsUnited.com?
New products, Soccer United. We are almost sold out of EPL Prism Premier League choice boxes. We have 2 left, people. They went very, very well. Yeah. We have them at €200 per box. There's only 2 left. A lot of people came in and got them. Very thankful for that. One of our faster sellouts. Yes. Almost sellouts, should I say. And we have Finest Flashbacks, which has been going really, really well.
People love Finest Flashbacks, it turns out.
Have you opened it yet?
No.
Does every box have a box topper?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. Someone actually hit us up. I won't say any names, but someone hit us up who bought 4 boxes that off us.
Wow.
And hit an of 30 Jude Bellingham autograph that quite frankly looked beautiful. He said there was not nostalgia in that box because he's a big basketball collector, I believe. Okay. Was it basketball or was it baseball? I think it was baseball.
I think it was baseball.
Yeah, top stone.
Baseball's finest.
Yeah, baseball finest flashbacks. See, the thing is, where is flashbacks coming from? Look at the box, Jays. It doesn't say it.
Yeah, it's called Football's Finest. It's not called Football's Finest Flashbacks.
Even on our website, we call it Football's Finest Flashbacks. I don't know where flashbacks came from. We didn't create it, did we? Is the box a flashback?
No. It's definitely known as Finest Flashbacks. Like if you search Finest Flashbacks soccer on eBay,
but it doesn't say on the box, and that kind of gets confusing with Topps Finest. I don't know why Finest would be in this name at all.
I know why it's called Flashbacks, because the designs are
retro
from 1993. You're flashing back.
Is this literally Topps Finest from back then?
I think this is like Finest designs from Finest back then, but now they're from now.
Yeah, I don't know. The bundles have been going well. The SPFL bundles, I think we really innovated in the space with that one. People loved it. Man City sets have been trucking along. We should have this season's Man City sets in soon, the 2023 people, so keep an eye on that.
They could still win the league this season.
Could be a restock of Formula 1 Lights Out. Don't know if people have an appetite for that, but that might happen. What else is there, Jason? There's a few bits. We have some blasters, some Prism blasters, but we think we're going to bring them to an Irish show instead of.
We wouldn't make people add so many blasters to cards to make it worth their while shipping. That would be unseemly. But I'd say just buy a hobby box.
Yeah, we don't have them anymore. They're sold out. Buy a hobby box elsewhere. You're saying? Go
elsewhere. Go to a competitor website and buy a hobby box.
Jason.
Why not?
What else was it? I put together a little ensemble. Do you know my little Instagram posts of what's new?
Yeah, I know those.
Everyone loves them.
Everyone loves those.
They love them. Let me click on it. Let me see.
Okay.
What else did I have on new in shop? Oh, some Paris Saint-Germain team sets from 2021-22. I haven't put them on the website yet, but
by the time they hear people.
But yeah, today I might just put some.
Yeah.
See, I have a really nice bundle I want to do, but one of the things are in hand, one's not. So I don't. Really know.
It'll never work.
I don't know if I should launch prior. We'll talk about it. A fun little bundle. But yeah, people have been engaging with the website, which we really appreciate. People have been supporting the podcast, the website, everything. And there should be some new stuff up there soon enough.
Great.
There you go.
Great.
Wait, if you are looking for choice, there's only 2 boxes left, people.
So be quick. It may even be sold out by the time you are hearing / watching.
And if you're interested in it, I recommend 2 boxes over 1 because it's better to ship for me. Because they're together, they're small boxes. That'd be nice.
Small box.
Oh, you have one there.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
They're small. 2 of them go in 1 box, FedEx box, easy. I'll have it next day. It's beautiful.
Here's against my head for scale.
And for anyone who has ordered actually recently, all of those things are getting shipped out tomorrow. It was a big Easter break, and I have a question for you, Jason, about the Easter postal break.
Yeah.
Does everywhere stop on Monday, or is that something to do with the Easter Rising?
I think that could be a commemoration of the Easter Rising. That's why we have a bank holiday and other.
Because I'm telling people, the big Easter closure, and I feel like everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I think we definitely have a national holiday to celebrate that. I think Good Friday is a bank holiday in some places, but it isn't here.
Yeah, people were confused. I think I was telling people there's this big postal delay, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, why is there?
Is this because of Easter, or is this because of our freedom?
Yeah,
is this because Jesus rose from the dead, or is this because other guys died?
It's all to do with death, ultimately, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Either it's going in this direction, or it's going in that direction.
So you're not dead. Things were delayed a few days. Get over it, people. You're gonna get them.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Do you know what, Enzo? I think it's like you set the standard too high.
I know that for a fact.
Because when we started this website, I said to you, please promise the worst service.
Don't give them good service. I was like,
tell them it'll be dispatched sometime the next 2 weeks. And you were like, no, we can dispatch it
today.
And now those chickens have come home to roost.
Damn.
Anyway,
I'm sad about that.
Let's
kick on.
Let's kick on with the show. We had a first look. It's like a Hobby HQ, by the way. This is our first segment. If this is your first episode, imagine this is your first episode. What would you think a person's first impression of this podcast would be?
We're bitter people. We're bitter people.
Yeah.
We're sitting here telling you not to be expecting the world, even though we give the world.
I think if this was your first episode of the podcast, you'd be going,
that's nice merch.
That's nice merch, by the way.
Do you know what they might say?
What?
Are they in the same room?
Yes.
That's what I'd be thinking. Are they in the same room?
Are they in the same room?
Is that guy with the red hat taller than he looks?
Is he sitting down or standing up, or what's going on?
What's happening in there?
Yeah.
That's a nice cap you have there. It's not the Soccer United cap.
It's not Soccer United cap. I tell you why.
You're a big fan of the Phillies.
First of all, I love my Phillies.
I want a Philly cheesesteak so bad. From a dodgy food market place that we went to, remember?
Yeah, of course. I tell you why I'm not wearing the Soccer United cap. My hair is a little bit long at the moment. And with a fitted cap like this, it presses my hair down. But with a adjustable cap, it sits weird on top of my hair and makes my head look like it has a very odd shape. Odder than usual.
That is a man that pays too much attention to the look and shape of his own head with a hat on. That was too descriptive.
I'm a hat guy. What can I say?
You're a hat guy that just disrespected the Soccer United cap.
It's not fitted. If it was fitted, I'd be out here every day selling them on the streets. Take one. I'm just not an adjustable hat guy, but I wear them in all the videos.
I'm going to have a sick cap for the London Card Show.
Adjustable?
No.
It must be adjustable. It's not fitted.
Oh, it's not fitted. Sorry, no, yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know the difference. I mean, I know the difference, but I don't think about it.
You don't think about it. You're not. The difference is not at the top of your mind.
It's a cap.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Did anyone get you on April Fool's, Jason?
Did anyone get me? I got one of those Instagram DMs that says, "Oh my God, did you mean to post this?" And then it's a big gap, and then it says, "Haha, I got you." Haha.
And did it get you?
It got me, and it's actually the same person got me with the same joke the previous year.
I got caught by a post by our good friends at the Italian Frosinone fan group page. It's all in Italian. I had to translate the tweet and everything, the post, and then I got caught in a different language. Imagine that. Saying that Fabio Grosso at the end of the season was going to sign for Juventus as his manager. And isn't it so respectful to how good Frosinone have done and the managerial job he has done that I believe that he could become a Juventus manager. Yeah. I was like, he used to play for Juve. I was like, it's all, they're taking our best guy. I don't want to get promoted and lose the manager. You know, I want to have a good run in the top flight. So I was real sad until I realised the Italians also do April Fools.
They also have April Fools. Very good. Well, Hobby HQ. We got a first look at the UEFA Club Competitions second edition, as we're now calling it. If anyone didn't hear the last podcast, that was quite something. But here we go. So this is further confirmation that we're not getting Champions League dedicated products this year. We're just getting UEFA Club Competition products. So we have now starring inserts. We have Julian Alvarez there with one of the, that looks like a kind of a smoky parallel, blue smoky parallel. Oh yeah. UEFA Club Competition expands the field by adding Europa League and Europa Conference League to go with the Champions League. On average, a hobby box delivers 10 parallels and 21 inserts.
Okay.
What? Here we go.
10 parallels.
10 parallels. That seems like a lot, doesn't it?
It's a lot of colour.
It's a lot of colour. Here are some parallels. Starball foil, pink sparkle, icy aqua foil, yellow foil, neon green, black and white icy foil, icy blue foil, purple foil, gold foil, orange foil, icy black foil. Is that icy, not smoky? What I thought was smoky is icy? I don't know. I have to lean into the thing here for a second.
As they say.
There's also printing plates. Fans can count on multiple inserts per box, as well as a design 1959 tops. This one's Zinedine Zidane is a 1959 tops design by all accounts. Now starring. Look at that one.
Some die cut. Perfect 10.
Perfect 10. Back with a vengeance.
Back again. And it's still Christian Pulisic.
I thought this was a die cut, but as you pointed out to me, the corners are just white.
Yeah, you see that by the tops on the top left. It doesn't cut off. That's no die cut.
You have an eagle eye.
I have an eagle eye.
Premium
some dual autographs.
Look at that.
I don't love the design on that, might I say.
Yeah.
But I love a dual autograph.
Pirlo doesn't really look like himself, and Kaka doesn't really look like himself. They're not very emblematic.
And the autos are like on their chest. Like you can barely see it. Like it's very bad. They put too much respect on the stuff at the bottom. That they wanted that in there.
They needed you to see premium partnerships.
That is not the lead of the card. This, Jason, eagle eyes have looked at this.
Yeah.
Because I posted on our social media. And the assumption is that's a box topper because look at the size of the autograph compared to the card.
Oh, I see.
Look at that.
You don't think they made Leo Messi sign tiny little autographs?
I don't think so. And it kind of comes down to, I think, the Paris Saint-Germain, which again, this is from the official Champions League draw.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, Jason.
Yeah.
Would that card be better if it wasn't the name of the club but the name of the team he's against?
If it wasn't the name of the club but it was rather than in what round?
I mean, if it's specified at the back which round the draw was from. Like imagine if you had like Trent Alexander-Arnold and it said like Barcelona away or at home.
Yeah.
Barcelona at home. Like Barcelona is there and on the back it says this is the official. I mean, I don't think they even draw lots for that round.
They don't.
Okay, but say if there was an iconic. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I understand. You're saying an alternate version of this would be to have an opponent that the player depicted as drawn against, because obviously we know who the draw. The information contained in the draw slip is also contained in all the other bits of the card.
Yeah,
we know it's Paris Saint-Germain. That's what it says.
If that, like, say, I want to use like a bad example, right? Say if PSG were against Bayern Munich in the round of 16, because this is the round of 16 draw,
that
right?
just happened.
And they got knocked out.
But
did they do another draw for the quarterfinal? Didn't they?
They do another draw for the semi-final, I believe. Is it?
Listen, I get confused. But what I'm saying is, if it, instead of having the name of his own club, if it had the name of the club they were against,
yeah,
it would kind of make the card. Then again, especially because like the cards are made after the event has probably taken place, you can then pick and choose who to use it for based on whoever had the best performance in that game. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like if Messi scored a hat trick against Bayern Munich, they knocked him out, and then that was like Messi, but the little drip said Bayern Munich, and it's like, I don't know. I just think it'd be cooler.
They draw after the round of 16, the quarter, semi-final, and final draw.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. So there would still be 3 draw lots.
Yeah. There's a group stage draw, a round of 16 draw, and then I'm confused.
It's a bit, but you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
I think it'd be cooler like that.
It's a good pitch. Someone
also said it'd be better without the autograph. They're like, you don't even need an autograph. It's cool enough without it, which could save Top some cash on those autographs.
The auto, I don't think. Now it does say 1-on-1 down here as well.
No, it's a 1-on-1, but that's what I'm saying. It's not because there's only one Champions League draw thing.
Relic.
But there's no real need. Again, autograph technically makes it better because it's an autograph. But I think they're cool enough to kind of be solo. Like there's no autograph on Kabooms. Kabooms are cool enough. Do you know?
I understand. Just let it be an insert.
Let it be a cool chase. It doesn't need to be an autograph.
But you know, sometimes if there wasn't an autograph, people would say
put an auto
on it.
No, I get it.
And it's like, does it even need to be a Messi card?
Could it just be a Paris Saint-Germain card?
Like, can't it just be a relic?
I don't know. They're cool idea.
Pitch it.
Do you know the Topps MLB thing that they did?
The debut
MLB
patch,
debut patch, and we were kind of thinking about how could you make this applicable for soccer.
Yes,
but I found a way that you can.
Tell us about it.
On jerseys for big Champions League or big games in international football, jerseys have on them this team versus this team, and in international you often also get the little
flags,
national flags. That would be such a cool thing to put on a card.
And
once again, it kind of ties into a literal event. Like imagine if you had an Argentina jersey that had like Argentina v France with the little flags. I don't even know if they had them this year, but if they did, and now you can make the ultimate 1-on-1 of Messi. And maybe his first half kit can get cut up or his shorts, whatever.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of that MLB debut, which I think would be really, 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 really cool.
I think that would be cool. I'm gonna see if I can do a kind of a eagle eyes.
If you do you know which one you should do, Jason? Do the 2010 World Cup final, because I think they just had the name. I don't think they had the crest.
2010 World Cup final.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Spain versus the Netherlands had it.
Okay.
And you can also get that from the ball as well. I think the match ball has it.
Where am I looking here?
Just any jersey that's really clean, really clear.
I'm not seeing it on the Spain jersey.
Because of the badge. Well, they're all red. They're not. That's not the kit they played in. They played in the black kit. That was a kit they put on to say like we're world champions. It should be on underneath their French badge. Try zoom in.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. Look, you can see it on the
Put that on screen and zoom it in, Jason.
Oh, sorry, it's not on screen. Zoom doesn't necessarily work, but let's have a look. No, zoom doesn't work. I'll go onto this article on the Independent. Everyone can see it completely clearly. You can see that there if you're watching on the old YouTube. So you're saying you take that, you turn that into a card,
and that becomes super iconic.
A proper relic.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the football, like the Jabulani there on the floor, I'm pretty sure that also says World Cup final. This is the date and this is the team.
Yeah.
Cut that into a relic as well. One for fanatics to scratch their head on. But yeah, it happens in Champions League as well. That's like I was trying to think like debut was so finicky, but like that was really cool. Like imagine, I don't know, like the game against I think Chile where David Villa scored from like pretty much just inside his own half. Huge game. Imagine if you had that relic and a David Villa. That would be such a cool card.
You link the player to the event. Yeah.
There you go. You're welcome. Giving out free game every day.
Well, you know, Fanatics just acquired the license. They've been doing like fan gear for the National Hockey League for a while. And I believe they just acquired the license to provide all of the NHL teams with their actual on-ice jerseys and all that.
On ice?
On ice, they call it, yeah. And if one company is making the jerseys and making the cards and doing all that stuff, then you don't have to. It's a loop. So you know,
because like a really easy thing to do is to add that kind of badge thing onto their shorts, because you imagine the players want to keep their jersey, right? You add it onto their shorts, you can take the patch from the shorts, put it on a card. It's still game used. It's still super cool. I love it.
I think it's a good idea.
They do that as well with boots, don't they? They put it on the boots as well. The little flags in the game that it is. Some like Adidas, Nike, etc. will do that on the boots. I'm saying there's a lot of realm for creativity and cool, unique cards.
We don't have to accept things the way they are. We
don't have to. We can push the boundaries. But shout out to Tops for doing the Champions League draw thing. That's a really good use of the Champions League license, I would say. And he did the ball last year in Merlin. So
sometimes there's a fun player doing the draw.
Yeah, like Didier Drogba is often up there bald doing it.
He's often up there. The Champions League
with hair, the opposite. It's great.
Everyone's got different hair to what they had when they were playing.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
See if I can find who was the.
Ruud Gullit's always up there, don't it?
Let me see if I can find.
No,
that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It was a beautiful idea.
It's good use of licensing. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Gives us a nice chase card for Flagship.
Very good. Very good. Now, an interesting pop culture item from that's going to bring the hobby further into attention. We know Adam Sandler is going to be in a movie that's roughly about sports cards from the directors of Uncut Gems. We know that Ken Golden is bringing his King of Collectibles series to Netflix on the 28th of August. And now we hear
that's going to be brilliant
on Deadline.com, where you get all the Hollywood news.
Do you think Ken Golden's thing could be like a Drive to Survive for the hobby? No,
could be.
Not quite. Could be.
Well, if his wouldn't be Drive, it would be Fly Private to Survive. And by survive, he means sell Honus Wagner for
$2 billion.
Right, so here's something from Deadline Hollywood. Adam Pally and Steph Curry to star in Mr. Throwback, mockumentary comedy and works at NBC from some of these guys. So Steph Curry, maybe the greatest shooter in basketball history, is going to be in
The Long Shot.
Yeah, give us one of them again. Beautiful, there's your thumbnail. Right.
Oh, you bastard.
So here's the thing. NBC is mining the NBC American network, TV network, is mining the sports memorabilia world for its latest mockumentary series and has landed NBA legend Steph Curry to be on its team. Curry is set to star alongside Adam Pally in Mr. Throwback, which comes from the creators of a different show, Happy Endings. The series is about a down-on-his-luck memorabilia dealer, is the any other kind of memorabilia dealer. It's about kind of a Jason type, looking for redemption by reuniting with his 6th grade teammate, NBA legend Steph Curry. Now give me 1 second while I Google why is my keyboard not working? Okay, How old are you in 6th grade? What is that? 11 to 12 years old. That was worth it. That was worth a Google. Is 6th grade teammate NBA legend Steph Curry? So it's gonna be like kind of like The Office or Parks and Rec, but about sports memorabilia.
Was this like some guy is down on his luck, but his friend from elementary school went on to be Steph Curry? Is Steph Curry playing?
Yeah. Steph Curry playing himself. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, here, sign a few of these or do a few of this, help me with my memorabilia kind of thing.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the idea. Curry said, making the national transition from behind the camera to centre stage opposite Adam Pally. We can't wait for the world to see what we have in store. So yeah, so
it's great. I mean, it's really bringing, like, the hobby keeps going into kind of mainstream. More and more.
We're at like peak hobby awareness.
It's great.
It's great.
I'm excited.
So Steph Curry, maybe what's the soccer version? So this guy is down on his luck. He deals memorabilia, but he knows Steph Curry. So he's like, maybe I could like get some like signed shoes, or Steph could like introduce me to other players and like that kind of thing.
Give me a few jerseys.
Yeah, give me a few jerseys.
What would you do, Jason? You're down on your luck. You know Steph Curry.
I know Steph Curry. Ooh, let me see.
Do you know what I'd do?
What would you do, Enzo?
If I was close compatriots with Steph Curry and I was down on my luck and I was looking to get out of the tough times,
yeah,
I'd come up with something where, like, you know the way all these brand deals with all these influencers?
Yeah.
It has to be a Curry.
Curry's.
Yeah, Curry. Steph Curry's.
Yeah.
And it's Curry, and you sell it in all sorts of places. That's what I do.
Curry's.
Chef Curry.
Chef Curry. You've heard of Steph Curry. This is Chef Curry. I mean, we're giving up. If the Steph Curry people are listening, we're taking royalties.
We're taking royalties on that idea, please.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I'm interested. I think the King of Collectibles, out of those three, I think King of Collectibles will have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
I mean, the Adam Sandler might, but I mean, he might. Maybe I'm underestimating Mr. Adam Sandler.
I think Adam Sandler is he's the guy.
That's true. Maybe Ken will step aside. It depends how it's all done. I don't know, Jason.
I think probably King of Collectibles, the documentary series, will be of most interest to people who are already in the hobby.
Yeah.
But for everyone else,
but like, if Netflix puts, like, is the other one on Netflix? So how's the Adam Sandler one coming out? Is that cinema or is that Netflix?
I'm not sure.
Do we know?
What's happened to your camera?
Might have overheated, did it? It's been known to do that in the past. Am I back?
Are you back? You're back.
I'm back. I noticed at the start of the last episode, the first minute and a half had no video. Very unprofessional.
Somebody forgot to hit record.
Very unprofessional. Jason, that's very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. We're better than that here in this house.
So
it depends. Yeah, I don't know which way the Adam Sandler one's going to go, but if Netflix if this kind of just becomes something that like Netflix just kind of pushes, in their own algorithm of, here's a new thing, because a lot of people just binge Netflix.
Yeah,
could be a big thing, and they know who to target. Like, I assume, the things you might like. I think every person who's ever. Oh my god!
What's going on here?
Oh my god!
The problem with we may have to edit. Oh god! And we're back.
We're back. Bit of overheating in the camera once again. Even though it's raining outside, Jason, the weather in here is hot.
It's we're cooking up. So it's all the ideas you're
spewing out.
Yeah,
we're giving it to the people. I'm excited for this. Just to round that up, I suppose.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler thing. If that's on the big screen, that'll be some event to go to. But I don't think it will be. I don't think Adam Sandler's on the big screen. No, I'm joking. The Netflix stuff, it gets pumped to the right people. If there's people like that watch like Football's Greatest or whatever is on Netflix, whatever football related shows. What's that one called? All or Nothing.
All or Nothing.
Imagine Netflix kind of recommending King of Collectibles to people that watch All or Nothing. Like, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Has big potential.
Okay. What's next on?
Speaking of Ken and King of Collectibles.
Yeah.
Look at that for a.
What an absolute incredible
the golden April Elite soccer lots.
Yeah.
We don't look at the other stuff. We look at the soccer people. Soccer Cards United. I don't know if you've seen it.
You tell us if there's something interesting elsewhere, but if we're left to our own devices,
we're looking at the soccer.
We're looking at that soccer.
And my god.
Lot number 5 in the whole auction ends up.
Lot number 5 is a big deal. It is one of the many wonderful cards from the 2022 Panini World Cup Prism, which by all accounts we must say went down to be the absolute success we all dreamed World Cup Prism would be.
Yes.
Now that the hobby has boomed since the last World Cup Prism. And one of the finest cards in it, a gold power 1/1 Prism Lionel Messi. Of course, these cards all got huge premiums thrown on top of them because Lionel Messi went on to win the World Cup in what was one of the most iconic finals that ever took place. And this one comes to you hot as a Gem Mint 10, which is different to all the other 101s I believe that Messi had from 2022 World Cup products. So this, Ken has put it number 5. He said this is one of the hottest shits ever. I don't know who owns it, I don't know who pulled it, I don't know the story, I didn't see it, I must admit. It has the classic kind of top super refractor vibe to it. That's the gold power that kind of circles a lot of the, that's the top super refractor look.
Yeah,
there it is. Jason, you're not a big fan of black prisms.
This I like,
but that means this came from hobby, didn't it?
I think so. I think.
Does that mean the black 1 of 1 is not a hashtag true 1 of 1?
It's not a true 1 of 1. No, there's gold power and black 1 of 1s.
But it's one of the most beautiful.
Here's how we know. It's at $142,000, right?
$170,000 with the buyer's premium.
With the buyer's premium. But here's how you know if Ken actually gives a shit about something.
If it has a description.
He's written a description. He says, graded Gem Mint. He's done us the honour of writing the description. By Gem Mint 10 by PSA, Lionel Messi stars on this breathtaking Panini Prism World Cup Qatar Gold Power Prism collectible. Messi, arguably the greatest soccer player of all time. I like the idea that someone's on this page looking at this card. No idea really who this is. Led Argentina to a historic. That'll show you how early we are still in soccer cards.
By the way,
he wouldn't say on a Babe Ruth listing, arguably the greatest baseball player of all time, or whoever that is. Led Argentina to historic 2022 World Cup title, scoring a pair of goals and converting his shootout penalty in his nation's exhilarating victory over Kylian Mbappe and France.
That says so much about Mbappe's stature in the hobby.
Bit of pumping of Mbappe there in the
he beat Mbappe. No, but it's pumping of Messi. He beat Mbappe.
Yeah,
one of the best.
You all know.
We all know Mbappe. He beat them.
Yeah. A 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, Messi remains at the top of his game for club and country. This limited edition piece is serial numbered 101. This is an iconic collectible celebrating the crowning moment of Messi's incomparable soccer career.
If you go to the bottom left, the same card is available for a Christian Pulisic.
Oh yeah,
but it's a PSA 8.
PSA 8. Otherwise, it'd be right up there, I think.
Otherwise, it will be right up top of the chops.
Very nice. There's always soccer jerseys. Always loads of soccer jerseys on Golden's soccer lots.
Yeah, really bizarre, isn't it? It's like this photo matched business.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't understand.
Still not entirely happy.
These are just match worn. It's not even photo matched.
With this, look at that. PSA 2 Giuseppe Meazza.
Yeah, rare.
1927, 12,000. Oof.
Look at that PSA 8 Ronaldo red from 2017-18. One of the greatest soccer sets made. The first ever Topps Chrome. It's crazy. Crazy stuff going on, Jason.
I like this sold of the game Messi, or 41,000 or 49,200 from this 2015-16 flawless.
Yeah, a very rare autograph patch.
Look at
flawless.
That. Wow.
Unbelievable. Lots of Pelés in here. Lots of rare Pelés.
And this is match worn. We've been talking about match worn.
Messi's.
This is it.
There you have it. There you have it, gentlemen.
2015 flawless for me.
Best
unbelievable.
Best of the best, you say?
Best of the best for me. Here's a signed Thierry Henry. All sorts of stuff going on.
It's good. It's good, Jason. The 205 Cristiano Ronaldo Gem Mint 10 from Prism as well. Ronaldo probably at an all-time low of hobby hype since the boom, just because of his antics pre-World Cup and then losing out to Morocco. But there's some big Ronaldo cards in here. There's some big...
To Saudi Arabia.
Sorry?
Oh, you mean going out to Morocco?
Yeah, going out.
I thought you said moving out to Morocco.
He didn't move to Morocco. I don't think he would do that. I love that Pele Ronaldo Prism, by the way. Yeah,
here,
that's an unbelievable card. Pele and Ronaldo, like, that's mad. Putting them on one card
Two
together.
of the greatest stat patterns of all time.
But look at that, like, in their kits. That's a mad card.
That's licensed.
That's what I'm saying. That's not fake. That's it.
That's not fake.
That's licensed. You don't get a lot of that.
You compare that, right? That's at 1,500, right? To this leaf thing down here.
This leaf thing down here. Do you see them DMing us a load of shite?
Was that 1,800?
I don't appreciate that. They DM'd us some...
Yeah, Leaf were trying to pump some terribly misogynistic...
Yeah, they were trying to pump some misogynistic stuff. We don't even follow them. And they DM'd us. They, like, pump it.
You get out of here. You go on now and you
Stop. Grow up.
Look, there's Jeremy Doku's Super Factor with 0 bids from Stadium Club Chrome.
I know, listen. It's a target. There's a 101 Padparadasha of Anthony. Rookie. Sapphire.
Anthony
Jason.
Rookie Sapphire.
Playing for Manchester United. Left-footed legend. PSA 9, like, no bids on it as of yet.
Yeah, he's not having a great time, really, is he?
But he's one of the kind of lost souls of the Jude class. He's in the mix. Yeah. Good player, but not a great player.
Somebody could get a bargain here.
Could be done.
Jeremy Doku, of course, also of the Jude class.
It's mad.
Gabriel Martinelli of Breakaway Goal Prism, 8 of 10 signature.
That's a serious card.
It's a serious card. He is the highest scoring Brazilian in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. More than Vinny Jr., more than Neymar.
One of his quote-unquote rookies.
Yeah, one of his many, many, many rookies.
Many rookies from many different years. But sure, look, there's some great stuff. Yeah, I like to see it. That Henri with the autos is mad.
Look at this. An opened case.
Yeah, what's that about?
Now this, I didn't know you could do this. I'm not sure you even can.
I don't even know. Is this what it is?
So this is.
I don't know if it's open or if that's just an image. Do you know what I mean? Like the other side.
No, presented as an opened hobby case holding 3 factory seal boxes, 2019-20 impeccable Premier League. Each box contained 1 8-card pack.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Boxes within the unsealed case reflect minor routine wear from handling and storage and remain securely wrapped and sealed.
You can't do that.
So sorry. So hang on. So you're just throwing me in the case for free.
No, but you're telling me that's all from the same case. Maybe it's not. What's that? That's the whole. You're not meant to be able to do that on Golden Auction.
Golden, I don't think this is like, not becoming a.
We wouldn't sell that as a case.
You can't.
You can't. That's not a case. It's just 3 loose boxes in a box.
No way.
But at least they openly said it's presented as an open, but it's weird. Anyway, bit bizarre. We'll let it pass. But I don't know.
So if anyone's bidding on any of this stuff, let us know. Or if you're selling anything in the Golden Auction, you'd like us to pump it for you, just send us an email or something. Right. That was all I had for Hobby HQ. Do you want to just quickly do some football week stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did you see that match between Liverpool and Arsenal?
I did. It was brilliant.
One of the great advertisement for the Premier League. I thought.
Wonderful. It was brilliant. Genuinely, like Arsenal are doing great, but that has put the entire title race into absolute disrepute. And as much as I would like Arsenal to win today, I love the idea of Erling Haaland. Last few games of the season, they have to play against Man City. Him coming out, beating Arsenal, winning the league, breaking the record for the single season thing, and just being lauded. Because do you know what I'm sick of, Jason? Are you ready for this?
Okay.
I'm sick of people saying, yeah, Haaland's scoring. You do this, right? So I'm sick of you.
Okay.
Haaland scoring loads of goals, but they're not as good as they were last year. They're the same, and right? Everyone's like, oh yeah, Haaland's good and he scores loads of goals, but are they better without him? Do you know who they're better without? Jack Grealish. Right. He plays and he doesn't score. I mean, he scored 2 for the first time ever, 2 in a row for City or whatever. But what I'm saying is, why do people look at the big freak Hulk and Haaland and say, look, oh, you might have scored 30 goals, but they're better last season? Imagine how good they'd be if Jack Grealish was replaced by a player that actually played football properly. Why don't they ever say that?
So your argument for Haaland is actually an argument against Jack Grealish?
Yeah, I'm saying leave Haaland in and change Jack Grealish and then see if they play better. How about that?
Right.
Why do they go, oh look, he's the problem? How is he the problem? There's 2 other people in the front 3 that are not quite.
Well, I suppose he's the one getting lauded.
But the idea is that if he wasn't there, Jack Grealish should be scoring loads of goals, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case either. I don't think Jack Grealish enters into it at all.
I know, but what I'm saying is, why don't you get someone that puts in work, that does a lot of creativity in where Jack Grealish is, and then complain?
Then talk.
Don't like that. The front 3 of Man City have some problems, but I don't think it's Erling Haaland.
I do think actually the Jack Grealish thing is interesting because it's another example of Pep buying a player, it looking like this hasn't worked, and then eventually he folds him into the team,
and he's grand,
and it starts to click, and it turns out once again Pep had a plan.
Don't get me wrong.
Weren't privy to.
Jack Grealish is a great player. He's just not a goal scoring player, which is actually fine.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I hate the narrative of like City are better without Haaland. It's like the exact same thing as like Ronaldo in United last year. It's just like a weird. This guy scores 30 goals, but he's not great, and they'd be better without him. It's a weird hot take that I don't like.
You like if he's scoring goals, he's good.
He's good. Everyone else is the problem. Fix it.
Right. Okay.
Fix it.
That's good. So it was an excellent first half from Arsenal. They dominated Liverpool. Liverpool completely rattled. Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold both getting yellow cards out of pure losing their temper,
losing their head.
And then Mo Salah, after Trent Alexander-Arnold had a little fight with Granit Xhaka and Arsenal were momentarily flustered, Salah pounced and got the goal to make it 2-1. Then at the half time, Andy Robertson got decked by a linesman, and then Mo Salah missed a penalty. But don't worry, Bobby Firmino in his kind of farewell tour scored to make it 2-2, and it was a rip-roaring finish. Saka had a chance to put it all to bed if he had only got the ball, but he didn't get the ball.
Same with was it Konate?
Konate tried to chest it over the line, but
wasn't able.
Alisson made 2 great saves.
It was a cracking game.
Ramsdale made 2 great saves.
Good for Arsenal to get a point, even though they should have got the 3 if they had kept their heads. But mathematically throws the Premier League title race into disrepute.
Right back into contention.
Right back into contention with them having to play City. I think we're setting up for one of the greatest showdowns ever if Man City can keep the pace and keep winning games, which is not easy.
It's not easy.
Not in the Premier League.
I thought actually as well, Curtis Jones was very good in the build up to Salah's goals. He also remembered the Jude class. I think he is.
He might be the year after, Jason.
Oh, could be the year after. Okay.
I'll pull it up.
We can get a fact check on that.
I'll pull it up right now in real time.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to think. We hit a 101 Curtis Jones from we didn't get the rookie. It is. I think you're right.
Yeah, because last year it was the rookie All-Star
Rookie Cup.
All-Star Rookie Cup, yeah.
That was, yeah.
How could I not remember such a catchy title?
Jason, he is a member of the Jude class. My apologies for ever doubting.
It's no problem. Really, it's no problem. Right. In terms of other matches that went on, Mukoko scored the winning goal for Borussia Dortmund against Union Berlin as he made his return to form.
One of the best around.
Well, he's one of the best to do it, isn't he?
He's the youngest player to ever play 50 Bundesliga games.
Beating the record of?
Don't know.
Florian Wirtz.
Oh. Don't know what he said. But then, is there not question marks over his age? Or is that just racism?
I think that's...
Just racism?
I think it's just racism, but, maybe there's more to it.
I guess tied into, his... I don't know. Listen.
Who knows? Dortmund now still 2 points behind Bayern. Could still do it if Bayern slip up, but I don't.
But I can imagine Mukoko firing them. Just look at my romantic ideas.
Yeah. So good to see Mukoko, another member of the Jude class. Yeah. Any episode of this podcast, the reason the Jude class is good is that any episode of this podcast naturally comes into contact with many, many different members.
Joe, who's an underrepresented member of the Jude class?
Who's that?
Ryan Gravenberch, who recently gave an interview to some Ajax people and saying I don't regret moving to Bayern, but I'm not playing as much as I'd like to play. Yeah. He's still a world class talent that is just I wouldn't say invest in him hobby wise, but he's a world class Jude class talent that isn't doesn't work out for everyone basically. I still think he's early enough in his career to really develop, but
he'll find it. He'll
break into that team.
How did Bayern do the weekend? They obviously won because they're still ahead of Dortmund.
Yeah, I think they won 1-0 against Freiburg.
Oh yeah, the old 1-0 at Freiburg.
Classic. Did Freiburg not knock them out of the cup?
They did. They did.
They didn't win 1-0 when it mattered.
No.
Although the league does matter.
Okay. I also saw a friendly between the US women's national team and the Irish women's national team. One of two friendlies. The next one is a couple of days' time. And the US beat Ireland 2-0. But the second goal was a penalty. That was an absolute atrocious decision. So I just want to put on record that wasn't a penalty. And the Americans may get delusions of grandeur based on their performances against the Irish, but don't be fooled. We're not very good, and that wasn't a penalty. So it's not gonna be a walk at the park this summer down under. All right,
Mr. Flynn.
that's it. We'll see you on Thursday for yet another edition of Soccer United.
And if you're in Ireland this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. My apologies, the 16th. Catch us at KitCon. KitCon. We're gonna have a table. This is for only a few people. If you're not Irish, you can turn off right now. Saturday the 16th of April, we're gonna have a table, and we're also sponsoring an event called Sunday the 16th of April. We're gonna have a table, and we're also gonna be sponsoring an event called KitCon, which we went to last year. You might have seen some of it on our socials. It's basically a football jersey event that we have decided to rock up, bring tables to, and try sell cards to people and expand the hobby. So if you're in Ireland, you want to engage with the hobby, we will be there. We are buying.
We're buying stuff.
We're going to London the following weekend, so we're buying, we're selling, we're trading, we're doing it all. Do reach out to us if you need a link to that, if you can't find it on the Googles.
All right. See you on Thursday. Have a good week.